All right, I'm rolling.
Rolling. Folks, this doorknob stopped working. We turned it a few times. He was trying to close it. Well, it won't close anymore because that won't latch. But folks, this is what happens when you're such a severe corner cutter that rather than take this off and clean up the bits, make it look better, you just paint over it, including the moving parts. Guess what happens to moving parts when you paint them?
It don't work no more.
And with this knob being so old, now that it finally went all the way back there and won't come back out because of all that and everything, don't know what it might have done finished off the old parts inside of there. It's come out a little bit. I'm working on trying to get this last screw off, so I just take it all apart, clean it up. I might take and just go get a brand new knob to put on here. And if I have to do that because I can't get that screw out, what's going to happen is I'll go get a knob. And I'm going to take a sledgehammer that's sitting over here and I'm going to go boom. I bet you it comes off then. So, and I can't get this part out, the strike plate. Well, that's not the strike plate. That is over there, but whatever they call this. Hey, it finally come out. I can scrape some of the paint off. If I can get the paint off of it, get it moving back right, I might not have to do all that. I can put screws back in.
I just tear it now. It gets annoying sitting in the house. You hear thump.
And that's the only reason I'm out here messing with this, because all it'll do, if it's like that, all it's going to do, every time the breeze goes, it's going to go.
That's what we hear all the time.
And that's going to drive Piggy nuts. And so that's the only reason why the Piggy's out here doing this. Now, some of y'all know a few things more than others. So y'all know what I'm referring to. And this right here is an example of just how true what I've told some of y'all is. Now, I won't say this is laziness, because what's in question ain't lazy, but they pert their arse cheap. So cheap, they didn't take into account that when they painted that moving part, they was going to stop it from moving and create a problem. But it looks like I got it out, got it fixed. Getting all that stuff off of it. Yeah, instead of just cleaning that and shining it up, making it look pretty, same with the doorknobs, it just got painted over.
Mm-hmm. Let me check on the Charlie real quick.
All right.
I'll show that. Oopsies. Have to keep track of that little fella. He runs off.
Yep. He right back there smelling Swinger's butt right now. Yeah. So I may have got this problem solved. I can put what screws I got out back in. Mm-hmm. But this is the problem. Because that ka-tunk all the time would have drove the Piggy nut.
Mm-hmm. Well, Piggy's working on that. Just a second, I'll show you something.
And the Piggy is already a cracked, rotten nut and gooey on the inside.
Yeah. Show you this right here is what we've been dealing with the past 3 weeks. And they still got a little piece back there, and then they go all the way to the end down there. I hope y'all can see that. I can't see that with this. But
I'll get me some WD-40 and spray back in there and grease that up.
I'm gonna get back in here out of the sunlight, yeah.
So Piggy can put the screws back in. That should have solved the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the kind of brain power at work on doing things around here that gets done. So y'all can imagine. I mean, I believe in cutting corners if I can.
Saving money where you can, if you have to.
And my idea of saving money is, hey, take that out, clean it up, make it pretty, make sure everything works right, and put it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little work to clean it up, but at least it'll work when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cutting a corner because it keeps me from buying a new doorknob. But some folks cut a corner even deeper than that, and y'all just seen an example of that right here. Let's see if I can get that back in. The reason I'm doing that is because I couldn't get this screw out. But since I got it to where it will now work, and folks, all it would have took was a little bit of sandpaper, go over that a little bit, shine it up, good to go. But no. Oh, I got some paint right here. Wah, 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 wah. Then you got a problem. And folks, what's even funnier is I can tell y'all for a fact, when that happened, should it have been discovered by that which did it, and we're looking at it, they would not have understood why it did that.
Mm-hmm.
They would not have connected the two. And the one that does know a little bit about doing stuff, he looked at it and said, well, I don't understand why it did that either. It shouldn't have done that. Don't know why it did. Trust me, I know. I've had experience with this type. And what's worse, it's just got a spot there it don't want to move past. Oh, well, I ain't going to worry about it. I got it moving. I'll just tighten it back up good. So it's a little better than it was.
Oh, yeah, it caught.
Unlatches. Latches.
Latches and unlatches.
That is a small project done that shouldn't have had to be done, but it's done.
Yep. All right, now we get to Charlie in here. We can go back in.
Yeah, I'll get some WD-40, put in there and loosen the rest of that up.
All right. Well, Piggy?
Piggy loves you.